Hey people, what is going on? What is going on here? Thought I'd try something a little different today, man. As we already know, Atlanta Falcons got that ass whooped 25-15. If you don't know right now, I'm your man, Six Man K Styles, and I want to go ahead and give my thoughts on this shellacking that we saw on Thursday Night Football. Man, there's so much that couldn't be said about this game. I know a lot of people may not be used to seeing me doing things solo dolo over here, but hey, I thought I'd give it a try. But what can I say, man? We lost on all three phases of the game. Um, like you said, offense looked horrible, defense looked bad, special teams looked even worse. Um, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Like I said, I had to give shout outs to Carolina for the win, man. Like I said, that boy Derrick Brown is a beast. He's a goddamn beast. He damn sure looked like a beast against us. Bradley Pinion, shanking punts. Young Way Cool, blowing blowing extra points. But defense is missing tackle. Let's go ahead and get into the elephant in the room, though. It was kind of hard to watch the way the offense performed. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go to the X's and O's part of it. I want to ask everybody a question here. How did everybody? How did? Is it me or was the energy off the minute the game came on? Because right in that first drive, I felt something was off. I felt something was off, man. Mariota, like I said, as bad as the offensive line did play, and they wasn't blocking worth shit, Marcus Mariota didn't make it look any better. I know y'all probably, like I said, y'all probably don't watch Mad Mike Sports and his live right after the game. I couldn't do a live after the game because I had to go to work in the morning. But it's a disconnect going on right now with this team, and it was more evident last night. And as much as I want to sugarcoat it, I can't sugarcoat it. It just didn't, like I said, it the energy was just off. It looked like some guys were together. It we got Marcus Mariota over here um, forgetting to tap the receiver icon button and missing Kyle Pitts wide open. And the question, the main question that we've been hearing all day is it Desmond Ritter time? What's wrong with Marcus Mariota? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I and I'm just talking just on the offensive aspect right now. I think Mariota might be feeling the pressure. I think there's something going on behind the scenes that we're not really looking at. Um, because the main thing we've been hearing is, and like I said, Carolina beat us with our own game plan. What their game plan is, run the damn ball. And Deontay Foreman, that's exactly what Carolina did. And I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This is the second. No, I'm gonna say something here. This is the second year in a row on Thursday Night Football where we got Falcons running into each other. Have y'all noticed that this is the second year in a row that we done had two defenders run against, two Falcons run into each other? Like I said, everything was just wrong. Everything was off. But that's besides my point, though. That's besides my point, though. Something's off. Something was off with the whole team. And like I said, I can't sugarcoat it no more, man. I don't know. No, I and I'm looking out in my window, man. It made me have to. I had to start singing New Edition songs because cause you know how they say, "Can you stand the rain?" And Falcons damn sure couldn't stand the rain yesterday. Like I said, Nathan Floyd, Ted Sports and Gaming, Bubba Gump, Thomas T. Bone, John Higgins, Chris Brady, Josh Gilliam, Bubba Gump, Ultra Shadow. Hey man, appreciate y'all coming in, man. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, this is something new for me. Like I said, trying to get this damn YouTube thing to work. So it's something going on. I think it's something going on behind the scenes. Like I said, for a lot of us Falcon fans, we not really paying attention to. But it's a disconnect because I distinctively remember saying after the Bengals game, like, it's going to be very interesting how the next three games was going to hold up. You get the win from Carolina, turn around and you lost to the Chargers. Then you came right around and got caught lacking against Carolina 2 weeks later. Yeah, yeah, the body, it wasn't just Kyle. Like I said, it wasn't just Kyle Pitts. It wasn't just Kyle Pitts' body language. It was the body language of a lot of the guys out there. And the bad part, the interesting part about it was the Falcons were still in the game, which is crazy. Like I said, Bradley Pinion shanking punts, defense afraid to tackle somebody. I ain't get a chance to get all this out. This is the first time I got a chance to get all this out today, so don't mind me. I actually wasn't even supposed to be on camera. I was trying to do it radio style, but for some reason I still don't know how to work this damn thing. But y'all go ahead and leave y'all thoughts on what y'all think. So what do y'all think needs to happen? Let me know what y'all think needs to happen. Or do y'all want me to really talk about do y'all really want me to talk about the elephant in the room? Yeah, John Higgins, I agree. Like I said, we're gonna focus. Like I said, this portion right here is we're gonna focus on that part right there. I think Mariota may be feeling a little bit more pressure from this organization than we kind of realize. Because I forgot what the lady named on the broadcast last night, she summed up Marcus Mariota's performance last night perfectly, and I couldn't say it no better. Doing too damn much. I don't think I don't think I don't see. Here's the thing. See, I don't think they're gonna pull that, go down the road. Like I don't know. I doubt they will go down that road of starting Ritter next week. Me personally, I still don't believe in doing that. But you know how they say, they creeping through the window on that because it was some bad throws being out there. Like I said, the offensive line played like shit. They played like absolute horse shit as well. This is why I said, like I said, this is why I'm gonna say it like this: the whole team failed last night. The whole team failed. Period. But the elephant in the room. Let me see what it said. You said Chris Brady said he said doing too much would be throwing in the double triple coverage. Mariota's flat out making rookie mistakes. And I think Mariota did say it after the game. He said it himself where he was trying to he was trying to make plays out there. He was trying to do it on his own. At this point, like I said, that you can't do that. And looking at it psychologically, you can tell with the players on the field on the offensive side, they're looking at it at they're looking, and I think they might it might be a little bit of resentment. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie, it might be a little bit of resentment going on right now. See, I think where our problem comes down to is as well is we're not look if we looked at what Marcus Mariota's role was on this team, as we've already said, we've said this, I've said this since the very beginning. He is a bridge quarterback for a reason. But those rookie mistakes, that like I said, the mistakes last night didn't help his cause at all. And I can't sugarcoat it. I can't. I can't sugarcoat it. Now, the question would be here is, and I saw here in the chat here a little bit earlier is throwing Desmond Ritter out there. I disagree with that. And I know the popular thing is, well, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. There's a reason why he's not starting. And it's not because he sucks. It's because there is a plan going on. They had a specific plan for him to acclimate the playbook and his offense around him for the future. But the question is, if not now, when? If he's putting together games like he just had last night, I think he's gonna handcuff Arthur Smith into making that switch. And like I said, I like Marcus Mariota, and like I said, I don't want to see him go down like that. But like you said, you can't. Like I said, he can't be making mistakes like that. Like I said, That's on his part. That, like I said, like I said, for whatever happens now, it's up to him. If he continues to make these mistakes, Arthur Smith ain't gonna have a damn choice. So the Desmond Ritter era shouldn't come soon. But if you making throws like that and you playing like that and you miss Kyle Pitts wide open on a crossing route where there wasn't a guy within 10 yards of him, and you doing and throwing up lollipop interceptions, like I said, he's gonna handcuff Arthur Smith to make that move. And I want to appreciate all the 21 people that is watching this right now, because this is impromptu and this is new for a lot of people. Offensive line couldn't hold nobody. I'm going to the offensive line right now. The offensive line had a terrible game all across the board. It wasn't just Caleb McGarry. It wasn't just Gossett. It wasn't just Drew Dahlman. It was Chris Lindstrom and it was Jake Matthews too. The whole offensive line looked completely. They were slipping. They were slipping and sliding like Trick Daddy. They were slipping and sliding. Like I said, Derrick Brown and that Carolina Panthers defensive line had their way with them. Like I said, I think this is the first game all year where I can say like nothing went right. They got the Chicago game coming up here about another week and a half. And I want y'all to pay attention to something too. If y'all watch that game closely, when they show Arthur Blank on the sideline, and I'm gonna give credit to where credit due. This is Mike, LT, OG Sam. They pointed this out to me. Well, Arthur Blank went to that damn sideline. Did y'all pay attention to the vibe that he had? I want to ask everybody that watched it. Did anybody pay attention to the vibe that he had? Toxic Falcon, I disagree. Falcons are not a disgrace. They've actually exceeded expectations this year. They've already exceeded the expectations as far as wins anyway. So right now they just filling in wherever the hell they're gonna be going. RC Plane Builder, Sonya, AJ Evans, Dane DiBiase, JBM. Appreciate you joining in with us right quick. Just letting you know right now. Something interesting is about to happen here. And I don't know what it is. I don't know when it's going to happen. Is it? The hell you talking about wins don't matter. You can't really get no help when you ain't got no damn money. You keep saying it like this right now. You have over $60-something million in dead cap. You ain't got no money for this year. You got to make the best what you can do. Like I said, when you only got enough money to eat ramen noodles for a whole year, god damn it, you got to make it do what it do. Sometimes you may have to go to McDonald's and steal you a couple packets of damn. I ain't gonna say steal, but gather up some packets of pepper, salt, ketchup or something, take some of them noodles, you got to make a gourmet meal out of it. This is what the Falcons is doing right now. We are playing on food stamps right now, all across the board. It's there. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. The problem is when we're clamoring for rebuilding, a lot of people wasn't ready for what that meant. This is a very, the reason why I say this is a very ironic situation is because the second quarterback that 95% of this fan base did not want is now begging for this guy to save the season. How ironically comical is that to me? But there's certain people are now begging for Desmond Ritter. Hold on, I see something right here. Hold on, let me see. Chris Brady said, everybody keeps saying we can't and you had a lot of veterans on the team on both sides of the ball. You had guys that he could lean on. And what I mean by veterans, when we talk about Matt Ryan, like I said, you had plenty of veterans on that team. You're going through a whole commitment. There's a reason why they're journeymen. You can't really learn too much from Elijah. So at the end of the day, the Atlanta Falcons are actually still in the race for the division. I know that disappoints a lot of people, but they still in the race for this division. You playing with house money, you gotta make the best. You gotta make the best of the situation that you have. If you don't like it, Bubba Gump, that's a good point. Ryan was the third overall pick. He had to start there. Well, you have a lot of money invested in that third overall pick. But at the same time, you still had a team full of vets. When you got Mud Duck, Harvey Dahl, well, Sam Baker was a rookie as well. You bring in an Ovi Mahaley. You got Michael Turner. Like I said, Michael Turner learned a lot, so he's a vet that you can lean on. Then you look on the defensive side of the ball. William, the season is not over with. We can't say that. Season is not over with. The season is not over with. That's the wrong mindset to have. They can't lean on Patterson, Matthews, and Lindstrom. Well, Lindstrom is going on his third year. When we talking about veterans, we talking about at least 5+ years in the league. You ain't got too many of those on this team. You may have less than 10 of those on this team. And we're talking about guys that have quality playing time. But I thought I wanted to try something a little bit different, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold up too much people's time. I know some of y'all may be on your lunch breaks. I'm just getting off of work here myself. So I thought I just want to give my thoughts on this and everything else. We're gonna kind of tie all this in within this upcoming week. Maybe this weekend. You never know. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and leave your questions in the comment section and stuff like that. And we gonna go ahead and we gonna break all this stuff down. So until next time, people, deuces.